welcome to How Ines Rolls. I hope everybody's doing well. It's that season where the flu bugs and the strep throats are going around, and our family wasn't immune this weekend. In fact, right after I filmed my last video, I got strep throat, which is the dead has arisen, and look, I haven't even done my hair. But now it's passing through our family, so now my husband has it, and I just thought I need to get some dinner going or some lunch, just kind of get the crock pot going. And what I'm gonna make is some chicken enchilada soup, because that sounds good to me right now. Let's get started. So what's everybody doing out there to stay healthy? I'd love to hear some like old wives' tales or what your grandma used to do. I love that kind of stuff. We've done a lot of things here just trying to keep everybody healthy, but kids can be kids, and they're just not ones to gargle with salt. Me neither. And just trying to keep them healthy. But once you're sick, I mean, what is it that everybody else does? I can see, oh, I am not like super cheerful, but I'm fairly back to normal, just a little tired. So I need this soup going. So back here, I have almost all of my ingredients. So I did have one packet of this enchilada, because I normally make it with two for my family. So it's kind of like a spare one anyway. So this recipe's perfect. So what I'm gonna do is make this, put it in the crock pot with 2 pounds of chicken. Now I'll have the recipe at the end of the video that you can screenshot or print out, whatever you can do. And I'll show you as I'm putting everything into the crock pot what is inside this recipe. It looks delicious. It's my first time making it, but it looks just like enchiladas, so how could it be wrong? Gonna get my chicken breast in. Calls for 2 pounds, so I'm getting that going. This is a 3-pound bag, so I'm just gonna leave a couple of breasts behind. And I'm gonna put my enchilada seasoning packet. And this one calls for 1.5 cups of bone broth or chicken broth. And my sweet friend yesterday, she brought me homemade because she knew I wasn't feeling well. And of course, I already drank some, so I was so appreciative of that. So 1.5 cups. And then other seasonings that are gonna go in, 1 teaspoon of each of cumin, garlic, and chili powder. And then this also calls for some onions, but we'll do some minced onion. We like that better in our family. And then a can of Rotel and a can of tomatoes. But I don't have Rotel, so I have diced tomatoes, and I actually have green chili. So I'll get that in the pan and show you. One of the last ingredients I had to put in was the corn and some chicken broth. So I had to make a little bit more. So I bought this at Costco. It is so yummy, and it smells delicious. It might not look so good, but it's really good. I'm surprised, and I love chicken bouillon cubes. That's usually the way I go, but this way I think is even better. Whoop, gotta get it all out. It's kind of, you put it in the fridge and then it gets a little more gelatinous, but it's all good. It's good flavor. So I'm gonna get this in the crock pot for a few hours, and then I'll shred the chicken and it'll be mostly done, and I'll show you what that looks like. It looks like these chicken breasts are ready. It smells delicious, and I can't wait to shred it. And then I'll show you what I put in it next. So I've got all of my chicken shredded. It's ready to go back into the pot. But before I do that, I just want to add, in the recipe it calls for 1/3 of a cup of cheese, but if you know how much that is by hand, I just kind of put a little handful. I don't think that there's a wrong, right? And for sure, 1/4 cup of cream. I don't want to put too much of this because I don't want it to be too thick. So all it is just kind of making it a little thicker. And if you don't have cream at home, I bet a little sour cream in there would be just fine. So it's going to change the, give it like a creamier look. Looks so good. It smells delicious. It's just like, oh yum. It's just like eating enchiladas. So I'm just gonna put this back in there and let it go for a little longer. And I'll show you my bowl when I'm about to serve myself, which will be soon. I'm starving. Look at this yummy soup. It is perfect. If you're not feeling well or it's just cold outside, this is perfect soup. It's so good. Put extra, you can put some beans in it. I think the recipe calls for beans. You can add some cilantro. You can add more sour cream on top, more cheese. I put some chips and cheese. So good. It is so good. I'm so glad that you stopped by my channel and watched. And if you've been here for a while, thanks for supporting my channel. As you can see, our family has been a little under the weather. Oh, my hair. Maybe I'll get around to doing it today. And tomorrow or the next day when I record another one, I'll be back to normal, I'm sure. So stick around. You never know what I'll be rolling out next. And I have an idea. It has to do with some Super Bowl recipes. One of our favorite family ones is called Captain Crunch fried chicken. So exciting. So stick around. They're going to be rolling out really soon. Have a great day.